So I'm pretty much all leveled up in preparation to face blue. I believe this is the optional battle, if I remember correctly. See, this would have been a nice encounter. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but it definitely would have helped us because I'm still not entirely sure what we're going to do when it comes to Brock. I'm still not set on how we're going to tackle that. Because we have two weaknesses right now. And no advantages. And I'm not sure, because we have Route 2, which is next, Viridian Forest. So those are 2 encounters, and there's no guarantee we'll even get one, because I think there are duplicates there of what we have. So there's no guarantee that we'll get something, and even then... How do I move... oh, there we go. There's no guarantee we won't get just a duplicate of what we already have, which means that theoretically we could end up like with only one. So I'm hoping... Oh, please don't start spamming Sand Attack. I'm hoping that we can at least get something that might be useful, but considering our only options, I think are still the bug types. I'm thinking, because I think Route 2 are mostly duplicates, and I think those are bug types, and then Viridian Forest is bug types. Possibly Pikachu, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if that's true in Red and Blue as well. But it would be great to get that encounter. But I also am not sure about the encounter rate with the Weedle and Caterpie. Because I think either it's version exclusive, or one is is found more commonly in Viridian Forest, and I can't remember which one. Because I could really do with a Caterpie. I mean, I'll take whatever I can get, but that would be really useful just for the fact that it, Butterfree learns Confusion, so at least for a while it would be nice to have. Kind of cover my bases, but even then it's not really gonna help much against Brock. But I mean, in the case of... If we over-level to an extent, I think we can get away with it, but even then, like, it's not even just we don't have effective moves, we actually have weaknesses, which makes it difficult. Like, can't use Flying type, like, that's already out. Can't use Fire type, that's already out. If we can get away with just over-leveling, I'm not... Because I think, what does Brock have? Geodude and an Onix, I believe. I think he only has the 2. If I'm not mistaken... I think this is a different route, isn't it? Yeah, Route 2. Okay, so we can hope for an encounter here. Like I said, it's possible we only... we might only get one encounter between the Dupe's Claws. Okay, I'll take the Weedle. Gonna force my hand. No, not Ember. I will take anything that I can get. Honestly. I should probably get more Pokeballs, honestly, now that I think about it. Just to be on the safe side. Because I honestly forget about them a lot. And I will not be using any new catches this episode, because I would want to grind them up, but also my goal is to get to Pewter City, which isn't going to be hard. I don't know if I'm going to face Brock in this episode, but I at least want to get to Pewter City, and they're not going to be... Bug types are not going to be useful. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I don't even know why I'm going to heal them. There's no real reason to. I mean, I meant to go to the shop to get more Pokeballs, but I'm already here. But I honestly... If I can get really lucky in Viridian Forest, like... I already got... There's a high chance that I run into another Weedle. which means that Dupe's Claws, I can get one more chance. But the chance of actually finding something like Caterpie, I will still take Caterpie. If I can get a Pikachu, that would be the best possible outcome. I can't remember what else is in the forest besides, obviously, like Metapod and everything, but just those lines. But I think if I can get lucky, because I think Pikachu is like a 5%, so my I'm not usually very lucky, so I highly doubt that's going to be the case. But if I can at least get something different. Let's see. Dupe's Claws also, I don't think I have to clarify this. Dupe's Claws also applies to evolutions. So if I have a Weedle, I can't also get a Kakuna. That makes sense. Oh, Caterpie. Hello. I'll take it. Give me. I actually really do love Butterfree, honestly. And especially here where it's like psychic types are pretty strong, the fact that Butterfree learns a psychic type move so early is just really helpful. If I could have, or not if I could have, but if I could level up Caterpie in order to have psychic against Brock, it would... I just realized I forgot to nickname my Weedle. I think I did that last time with my Caterpie. What are we gonna name Caterpie? I'll name my Weedle later, but... What are we gonna name you? Let's just throw random letters. Tabby. I don't know why. Something was telling me. Do I want to? No, you know what? I was gonna try and grind them out here. But honestly, it's not gonna be worth it while I still have to like get through the forest. I'd rather just get through and then backtrack. Because it's gonna be more of a pain to try and run back to Viridian City to heal. But honestly, like I said, I would have probably preferred the Pikachu. Like even just the Pikachu over the two that we got. Because we definitely need an electric type at some point, and I don't know who else we'll run into in terms of electric types. Because I'm trying to think, I don't think there's a lot of electric types we're gonna run into early on. I think Pikachu was kind of our only shot at an early on, and honestly, it would have been nice to have, just because we're gonna, obviously, like flying types. We can handle the flying types with others, but that's just a very easy and safe option. But otherwise, I think Jolteon might be our only shot later in the game. Because, what is it? Magnemite, I think that's pretty late game. Yeah, that is late game. So that's not really going to be an option to use. And even then, like, Jolteon is pretty... Like, when we get the Eevee, that's pretty late in the game as well. So we might have to just get away with not having an electric type for a while. And I feel like I'm forgetting a really obvious electric type. But my brain is not wanting to remember. See, I don't think there's another electric type that I can get. But, I mean, like, I can substitute others. Like, it's not going to be a huge deal. It definitely would be helpful, but... Like, I can get away with not having an electric type, but it would have been nice. But at this point, it's just like, you know, taking what you can get. The fact that I even got 2 different encounters and I didn't have a duplicate, that was already pretty lucky. But I kind of just have to, you know, play with what I have. I'm pretty much, at this point, I'm still running at a disadvantage, you know, with 5. I'm still not really getting any sort of advantage towards Brock. And considering that's the first gym, that's going to be a thing. Isn't there an item over here? There is. I'm remembering small things. I must scrounge for items. But right now, I think my strategy right now is to level up everyone really, but I think Roach might be my only shot because Roach is the only one that doesn't have a disadvantage. The thing about that is that he also doesn't have a very effective move. Like, his strongest move is probably like Tackle or Quick Attack, which is gonna do nothing. So that's already like gonna put us in a really weird position because he might not knock us down hard, but it's not gonna do enough damage. Like, the Geodude we can get away with, but the Onix, that's gonna be a big problem. See, I'm complaining now, but honestly, I might get to a point where it's like we just get lucky and we get a critical hit. I think, what does Charmander evolves at level 16? Yeah, 16. So I don't know, because I know he learns Metal Claw, but I don't think that exists in this game, which would have been very, very helpful. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So right now, I'm wondering what our options are. Because we have the 5, which are not going to be in any way useful. Bug Poison, yeah. Like, we got 2 bug types, flying type. We got Roach. Roach can do something. I don't know what Roach is going to end up doing. And the thing is, the only place we have to train is the Viridian Forest. Like, you can't go over here. Oh, he's going to bring me all the way there. Oh my god. The fact that I don't think you get running shoes in this game, that sucks. But yeah, the fact that we have no advantage, we can only train in Viridian Forest, really. Like, that's gonna be a big problem. And I can't even remember what levels he has. I think the Onix might be level 14. I think. I do not know any of the other levels, which is gonna create a big problem. Because if I go in thinking I'm over-leveled, I could literally be under-leveled. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Onix I'm pretty sure is level 14. The others, I'm gonna take a wild guess, because I think there's one other trainer in there. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say they're probably level, like, 12? 11? They're at least level 11. So in something like that case, I might have to over-level just a bit just to have a chance. Which is something I'm gonna have to do. Either way. Like, our 2 catches. I mean, Pikachu wouldn't have done anything anyway. It would have set us up for later, but it wouldn't have done anything for us now. So we're kind of just gonna have to work with what we have right now. So we did grind up a bit. I'm not sure how much of a difference it's gonna make. Because I heard that Brock actually doesn't have any rock-type moves on his team, but it still might be a little bit of a pain. So my plan right now is honestly to take... Because I think there's one trainer in the gym. I'm gonna take Noah and take on the first one, because I think they probably just have like a Geodude. I'm gonna take a wild guess. See how that handles, and then I have a Pidgey who will... I'm gonna try and use Sand Attack, because I think, if I remember correctly, I think Onix has Bide. I'm not 100% sure. But, I wanna use Pidgey as probably just a preventative with Sand Attack. I honestly didn't remember. I was like, did you have a Diglett? I'm having trouble remembering the teams for the trainers early on. Okay, we got a burn. See, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, the critical hits kind of concern me. I'm keeping an eye on those. I can kind of... Sandshrew, okay. Because... Like, I think the Sand Attack is what's gonna kind of keep me safe right now. but I'm still not quite comfortable with where we're at. I leveled up a bit. I know... I think I get Hyper Fang. I'm not sure what level. I think that's level 14. But I wasn't sure how much to overlevel. Because also the only place to really level up is Route 2 and Viridian Forest, which is basically nothing. Ah, God, I'm not liking this. Because I did level up. So now we got Butterfree and Beedrill. The only thing is that, like, neither have good, you know, moves of any type. I don't know when Butterfree learns Confusion, because that might have helped. But I'm not really confident, like, because I can deal with the rock types. Any sort of ground types, though, that's kind of going to be a pain. Like, I know for sure... Well, I shouldn't say rock doesn't have any ground types, because I think Onyx is rock ground, but, like, Sandshrew is kind of a pain. I've always had issues with Sandshrew. See, if I could use, like, even, against Brock, if I can get a burn off, like, that might save me, honestly. That might end up working out. Because I think otherwise, like, we need some sort of... Yeah, it's just Brock. We need some sort of advantage that we could use to chip the damage. But it's all a matter of luck, whether we get that or not. And the chances of actually getting, like, a burn is probably going to be minimal. So right now, it's just... Like, Roach is our highest level right now. Or I shouldn't say Roach is our highest level. Noah is our highest level. Roach is our best bet in terms of just not having a disadvantage. But then again, it's like, if there are no rock moves, then it might not matter, but still... There's only, like, quick attack and tackle, which is not going to do a lot, but I'm not that concerned about the Geodude. It really is the Onyx, and I want to use Harley to sand attack a few times beforehand and see how that goes. So I think Geodude won't be too much of an issue. I really just have to watch the HP heal when I can. Because if there are no rock moves, then I'm in an okay position. But it's gonna take a bit. Like, it's gonna take some some chip damage. Like, that defense curl is gonna be, like, a pain in the butt. Yeah, that scratch is not gonna do anything. You know, if we want to keep on doing defense curl, like, I'm down for the chipping game. Like, I'm fine with doing this, but I just want to make sure that they don't have a move that could literally knock, like, one-shot me. Which will kind of... That'll kind of be a bit of a pain. Okay. Here's the part where we gotta actually strategize. Because I'm not liking the level that Harley is at. Oh god. I'm gonna use it twice. I have to. I have to bring Roach in. Yeah, I can do the chipping game. If we have to, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna do a whole lot. If I can heal up... This is probably a good time. I only have 2 potions. I need to heal up Noah because Noah and Roach are kind of my 2 options right now, just because of the levels. Because I know even with, even if there is no rock type move, I know that Harley would probably get knocked out just because of the level. So I have to reserve Harley for just trying to prevent any attack from hitting. I don't like when I see Bide, it's like there's definitely a chance it'll just miss. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. It's like the most stressful battle of my life. I think it's just because we didn't have many options in terms of just, you know, moves. Like, most of what we have right now just knows, like, tackles, quick attack. So nothing that's really going to be effective. And that's not even counting the fact that we don't have any, like, we have maybe one Pokemon that isn't weak to them. Oh my God. That was stressful. Oh my God. It's like, God, like, that's, you know... I think we got lucky because I do remember playing with a worse team before and struggling with that. I think I got lucky with this one. Just because even though, like, obviously Ember is not going to do a lot, like, it's definitely going to do a lot better than Quick Attack. So what I want to do now, before we actually end this episode, I kind of want to go see what we can get on the next route. Because I actually can't remember what you can get over here. Because I think, what route is this? I'm trying to remember. I've played First Generation a lot, but that's only on Fire Red. So I don't remember the differences. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, damn it. I forgot that there's trainers all over. Oh, no. I don't like this. Oh, yeah, because it's before Mount Moon. Okay. You know what? We'll take them on. We'll get by. We can... You know, we can get this. Okay, so then I think that's a route... Yeah, that's the route right before Mount Moon, Route 3. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like a Jigglypuff. Sandshrew? Exclusive to Blue? I can't remember. I can't remember that one. But either way, I think there's very high chance of me getting something new. And then Mount Moon, probably a Geodude. A Rock type would honestly be pretty useful right now. But since that's probably going to be a little while, I'm fine with ending it here. Just because we got past Brock, I need some time to breathe. So I think next time we'll kind of focus on getting there. Probably getting through the entirety of Mount Moon. Since that shouldn't take excessively long. I think we're pretty much good on that. And then we'll probably end up getting at least 2 catches. Which will work out pretty well. So I think Route 4... Yeah, Route 4 is right after Mount Moon. So like I could get a 3rd catch too. So I think I'll reserve that for next time. And see how far we can get. So, till next time.